Why the fuck isn't this loading? Oh god. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. Oh, fuck. I just clicked something. Oh, right, this game doesn't fucking use game capture. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I told this guy I was gonna, like, play right after, and then I didn't. Here's a survey. Server setting changes. 2 changes to close-up via server settings. The first change should improve the experience of weapon hit registration in very high latency situations. Second change lowers the amount of health players revive with after being fully killed from 100% to 30%. We made the change in... Oh, I think I already played with that change. Uh-huh. Ooh, chance for 250. Oh, well. Okay, let me do this real quick. Survey will be open from 24th to the 1st of May. Winner randomly selected. Notified by email in a second. Sure. What is your age? Your biggest motivation for joining the alpha test? Okay, you can only select one. Prior to playing Marathon, which of the following most closely matches your experience with the extraction shooter genre? I like how the 2 choices for people who have played is... Oh, wait, no, I guess this one. Never mind. Okay. I'll just do this here. What type of experience were you hoping Marathon would be? What type of experience? Well, I mean, what initially caught my attention were these bits, so I guess that. More approachable. I mean, I don't know if that was what I was hoping necessarily. Well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Like, I already knew that's what it was going to likely be anyways. I'll just pick those. Now we'd like to ask you some questions around your general experience of Marathon so far. How fun is the game? I'm enjoying it. Despite, like, some issues I may or may not have with it. How would you rate your experience with the Marathon Alpha so far? Not at all enjoyable. Isn't that essentially the same thing? Well, I'll say 4.5 only because I think the only thing that I kind of dislike is like the contracts and stuff. Not like contracts themselves, but it's hard to really cooperate with your team to like do specific contracts because everyone's kind of gonna be on their own one. Some people focus on theirs. They might not care if the team comes with them, so they'll just go out solo, even though they should just fucking match solo if they're gonna do that shit. But, you know. I think a lot of that is also because not everyone knows how to enable the mic thing. Oh, that's another thing, too, that I dislike, is, like, having to click this to do mic on and off. But, I mean... you know, easy fixes. I don't know about the contracts thing. I don't know how they could improve on that. I think if they... Actually, I can type it out here. I don't know why I'm fucking yapping about it. What do you like most about your experience so far? World / setting is great. Gunplay is tight. Enjoy the PvE. The more focused PvE and the varying events, I guess. Loot placement is good too, I guess. Like the loose items, having specific containers that have like specific things you're looking for is nice. It's not like just completely RNG. PvP fights are also engaging. That's what I'm mainly looking for. Least about your experience. Contracts, as good as they are in a vacuum. Is that how you spell vacuum? I think that's how you spell vacuum. As good as they are in a vacuum, it does make it hard to try and complete in a random squad crew due to everyone being on a different contract and not everyone is incentivized to help others complete theirs. Contracts as good as they are in a vacuum, it does make it hard to contracts. Contracts as good as they are in a vacuum. I feel like there should be a comment. As good as they are in a vacuum. Makes it... Contracts make it hard to try and complete when in a random squad crew due to everyone being on a different contract. Not everyone is incentivized to help each other complete theirs. Would be nice to have some sort of gain for helping players with their contracts. Would be nice to have some sort of gain, some sort of reward for helping others complete theirs. What else? Shields. Higher tier shields can often make fights very unfair. Although I do believe better gear should always have their advantages. I feel the degree of how much they affect degree of how effective they are, especially the purple higher tier shields. Not to make fights very unfair. Although I do believe better gear should always have their advantages, I feel the degree of how effective they are. Oh, we don't need that part. Or might be slight. Might need slight tuning. If anything, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea for shields to be more effective against PvE combatants, but not as much against players, though this isn't a big concern for me personally, as I feel I can use other tools like grenades to level that field a bit. It is the most noticeable when having long distant precision rifle sniper fights. And can make good sniping not feel as rewarding as someone with the better shield. Well, I don't think I really need that part. That'd be concerned for me personally, as I feel like, I do see this as a concern a lot of people are having, and it would also allow for solo players to have a better shot at fighting against a team. Though, of course, I don't feel a solo should be able to easily take a crew out. I keep saying team, I should just say crew. What else? Ping system is good, but I do think having more options, such as pinging that, actually I haven't really experimented with the ping system too much, so maybe there is a way to ping for objectives and stuff like that. What else? And they've already addressed that mods on weapons. Right now you can't like take them off, but eventually, or not eventually, but I think they already said that they do plan on working on that. Finally, I don't know if the plan is to keep them in, but the mouse magnetism, I feel, can hurt the game more than anything. I do understand it's likely there to not only make gunplay more accessible to those who maybe aren't as good and allows them to have a fighting chance. It does ruin their experience when transitioning to other shooters that do not have this feature. I do also see how it could be a way to be on a level playing field against controller players with aim assist. I think in general, it's something that should be removed rather than simply tweaked. If anything, I think it should be removed and replaced by bullet magnetism. That exists in Destiny 2, as this doesn't harm the player mouse movements. I think it should be removed and replaced by bullet magnetism that exists in it, as this doesn't harm the player mouse movements while providing similar benefits. Alright, I think that's about it. Contracts, higher tier shields, needs sight tuning, and then bullet magnetism kind of hurts the game. Okay. Based on what you've played so far, how interested are you in continuing to play Marathon? Very interested. How new and different does Marathon feel compared to other games you played? I like how every single one is like, it is new and different just to a different degree, or it's just not at all. I mean, is it new and different? Well, the thing, it's like a mix of a lot of different extractions, though. Like, it's got a very The Cycle kind of feel with like the contracts, wanting to go to like specific locations. It's kind of like Hunt in the sense that it's got more, like, your main objectives kind of revolve more around PvE focus. Yeah, like it's more focused on PvE. I mean, I guess it's very much kind of like Hunt, where it's like you're not really aiming to hunt other players nearly as much. I mean, you can, but your main goals are more PvE focused, at least for now. Like, I haven't gotten a contract that's like kill players. It's always like kill PvE. And then collecting resources to upgrade. And you can go around like just ignoring or running away from PvP encounters too. And the PvE does kind of make it so that you can... So if I remember correctly with hunts, besides like the bosses, like there's no like real PvE threat as much. Like you can clear an area out and then just not have to bother with it. So like a PvP fight could just be straight PvP. While in Marathon, because PvE enemies do like respawn fairly often, and some of them are like really tough too. Like you can't really just ignore them. I feel like fights are a little bit more how do I say this? Not dynamic. Yeah, it feels a little different. Like it's not just straight PvP. And I think that's a little bit more unique. Almost kind of like Dark and Darker, I guess, in that sense. Because Dark and Darker, like, I mean, again, you can also clear out a room there, but a lot of fights do often transition to different areas, and sometimes those areas aren't cleared, and then that kind of adds like a bit. And you can often like kind of have the mobs get between you and an enemy, then use that to your advantage to either run away or re-engage. I'd say somewhat new and different, because again, it's just sharing a lot of other games formulas. The style is very different for sure. I don't think we've really had a... Not sci-fi necessarily, because the cycle is sci-fi, but the cycle feels more like sci-fi fantasy, where this is more like cyber sci-fi, like cyberpunk-ish, more about like humanity changing kind of thing. You're not really like fighting aliens and stuff, although the original Marathon you were, so I do wonder if they plan on adding those as enemies eventually. Yeah, I'd say somewhat new and different. Not considering bugs, placeholders, and technical issues, which I don't know specifically what are placeholders, but I guess some of the UI stuff. How well does what you have played thus far meet your expectations for Marathon and PvP extraction experience from Bungie? Meet your expectations? I mean, I didn't have like a ton of expectations, specifically because I wanted to go and kind of like with a blank slate. Like I didn't want to place a weird specific expectation for it. I'd say exceeds though, because I guess I was also kind of just like bracing myself for it not being super good either. Yeah. Based on what you played thus far, how likely are you to play Marathon when it is finished and released? It's very likely, I would say. Will I mean, I don't know. Not considering like shit going on in my life, like yeah, if I've got the time and money to play it, I'll probably play it. If anything, I might take a break from Destiny. Yeah. Based on what you have played thus far, how likely is it that Marathon will replace your currently primary multiplayer FPS game when it is finished and released? I don't know. I will say slightly. Just because when it does release, depending on how many maps, what gets improved on, etc., what their actual business model is going to be like. But I mean, my current multiplayer FPS game is, I think, Destiny 2 anyways. And like I was saying, like I might take a break from Destiny, so I guess I would replace it. But I mean, if for some reason I end up playing Destiny though, like I don't know if it would replace it just because it's a different game. Destiny is very much more PvE main, while this is, well, PvP, VE, so. And I haven't really been playing Tarkov recently either, so there's no reason to. No, I'll say slightly likely. For the following aspects, how do you feel Marathon compares to other shooter games with similar gameplay? The overall combat action experience, I'd say it's better than others because the gunplay is really tight. Tarkov's gunplay is fucking amazing too, but it does have its own fair share of issues, like the PvE side of Tarkov is very whatever. It's very much the PvP experience you're looking for. It's definitely better than the Cycle. It kind of feels like a more polished Cycle, if anything. Yeah, it feels like a very polished up Cycle. I don't know if I'd say it's better than Hunt necessarily, but yeah, I think that's a fair. How dynamic the variety of ways to progress feels. Depends on what they mean by progress. But I do like that the contract factions have like their own very specific like. Well, okay, the contracts aren't really all that different. The contracts don't feel very like, you know, Traxxas has one type of contract. New Caloric has another type of contract. It doesn't feel like that. They all kind of are very similar with what they want you to do, but their upgrade paths are unique. Like you kind of want to upgrade one if you want to have access to better shields and etc. You do the other one if you want more vault space, stuff like that. So you can kind of focus on specific things. Tarkov isn't really like that. I mean, you upgrade the task for, you know, obviously better loot they have. So I guess Tarkov sort of does have that, to be fair. But for example, like I don't know if Hunt has that. I mean, Hunt kind of does with like the perk system. Like you kind of make your character, but yeah, I don't know. The fun I can have, or no, the fluid intuitiveness of controls and navigation. I'd say it's about the same. I mean, Bungie games, Destiny 2 and stuff, it's not really their strong point, to be fair. Okay. The fun I can have when playing with others. It's easier than Tarkov, since with Tarkov you can often not know where your other team guys are if they're not communicating and accidentally shoot them or get shot. So that's a Hunt Showdown. I forgot if Hunt let you see your other friends. I think it did. Dark and Darker, I don't remember if that was the case. I mean, it doesn't help that I mostly play solo anyways. But I don't know. I think the 3-man team style has been pretty good since like Apex, and I don't know. I'd say about the same either way. Fairness and balance of the competitive field. Fairness and balance of the competitive field. I mean, so far it's been fine, but it's hard to say. Like, I think maybe I'll find out when I play today, if I get to play this fucking survey. I feel like the shields thing is definitely an issue. The guns. I mean, Tarkov's both balanced and unbalanced, because it's like you could be like super geared up, but at the same time it only takes 1 or 2 bullets to take someone out. So in a sense, that's balanced. Although, I mean, I do still like high TTK as well, though, because that lets you make mistakes and kind of recover, and I'd say it's about the same, though, either way. The game having a low barrier entry. I would say it's better than others because you can revive your teammates. You got more PvE stuff to deal with. If you're unlucky and you just happen to run right into another player team, then, you know, it's kind of up in the air. But I think in general of the extraction shooter genres, I think the Cycle was maybe the easiest. But overall, just because of the higher TTK as well, like I think it's got a lower barrier than others. The ease of learning different maps and systems. In a vacuum, I think it's kind of but like compared to others, it's, I would say, better. It's definitely easier than Tarkov, because Tarkov, you don't even get like a live map. You just have to kind of learn. Quality and feel of shooting mechanics, I would say better than others, because overall, I think Tarkov, nothing beats it. Hunt Showdown's also good too, but I think it comes down to like what kind of weapons you like too. Because Hunt's good if you like the kind of old-timey musket, that kind of style, revolvers and stuff. Tarkov, of course, you know, their gunplay is almost unmatched, but they do have sometimes, there are some issues with it too. Level of team coordination the game allows. I mean, it is more coordinated than Tarkov. Again, just because of Tarkov not having like a UI to indicate player, like who's on your team and all that. So it does make it easier to coordinate. The freedom to choose, customize a character that fits my playstyle. I mean, you don't really get to though. That's for playstyle. I mean, you can choose a playstyle, sure, but I guess about the same. I mean, yeah. The ways in which I can interact with other players socially. Again, we're comparing with other games, right? So yeah, about the same. Appeal and uniqueness of the characters. I personally really like the style and the context world building, yeah. Then we'd like to ask you some questions about your experience in navigating progression and objectives in the game. We will also ask you questions pertaining to difficulty and onboarding up until this point. Describe this game in terms of risk and reward. I don't know. I'd say it's low risk, low reward. Like, doesn't feel like it's high risk, high reward. Like, losing in the game doesn't feel like a huge loss necessarily. And I don't know if I'd say it's like high reward. I mean, yeah. How do you feel about the variety of objectives, things to do in the game? I think there's a pretty good amount. Since you do have the contracts, there's different little like things you can do to get access to like better loot. Yeah. Did you have a goal or something you want to work towards your time in the alpha tests? Do I have a goal or something you want to work towards? Not really. Just wanted to see, no specific goals. Just wanted to see how the general game felt, and I think I got a pretty good idea. Love the setting, characters, and world building, but wasn't sold on the gameplay during the initial reveal as much. However, after having played it, I am definitely much more excited about it than I was before. How approachable or easy was it to get into the game initially? Yeah, I'd say it's approachable. I don't know if very approachable is necessarily the exact right. I mean, they did have a tutorial thing. I'd just say approachable. How confused have you felt so far while playing the game? I mean, besides trying to figure out the fucking voice comms and having to turn that thing on. Isn't slightly confused and somewhat confused kind of the same thing? don't think I was really that confused. How frustrated have you felt so far while playing the game? Not really. Yeah, I haven't really been too frustrated, I don't think. I mean, it is a little bit annoying too. Yeah, I haven't really been too frustrated with it. Trying to think. Yeah, I mean, with the game, I haven't been too frustrated. With other people, maybe. How effectively did the game onboard you as a new player? What did I say before? New player. I mean, I thought generally they did a good job. It definitely needs to add a little bit more things, but menu usability, navigation, I think it could be better. Progression, I think is fine. Environment world, I really like the environment world. Looting, I think looting's cool. The runners themselves, I think they're pretty dope. Overall graphics quality, yeah. Art style, Depth of the game, it's kind of hard to see right now. I see the potential of it, but it may need a little bit more. Story narrative, I think, is pretty dope. Movements, I'm pretty satisfied with it. I know some people have been saying they don't like the movements, but there are like some weird issues, and it's the same issues I have with Destiny, and I think it's just to do with their engine. But like if you're like on a slight incline or anything, and then you jump, for example, even though you want to jump up and forward, for whatever reason, and this happens in Destiny as well, they make it so you like kick back and go backwards, and it's like, why would I ever fucking want to do that? If I'm pressing S or back and jumping, then sure. But if I'm clearly walking forward and hitting jump, I want to go forward, not kick back and go behind me. Like, that makes no sense. But besides that one thing, like, I think it's pretty good. Audio design, yeah, I think audio design's good. I haven't really really paid attention to it as much. Like specifically like footsteps. I haven't been in many situations where like I'm doing PvE shit and then, you know, an enemy team like comes by. I don't know if like it's super clear to hear the footsteps, but there is differentiating like footstep sounds between the PvE enemies and players, so that's been pretty good. The weapons, I do like the weapons. I don't know how many weapons there are though, but in general I do like it. Combat, yeah, I think combat's like pretty good too. How would you describe the overall difficulty of this game? I'd say it's about right. Like, it's definitely not too difficult. I don't feel it's like too easy either, because the PvE mobs can fuck you up. Yeah, I think it's about right. I wouldn't say it's perfect just yet, I don't think. To what extent did you experience memorable moments or fun stories you want to tell others when playing this game? Memorable moments. I don't know if there's like memorable moments necessarily. I think the revive thing, I know a lot of people don't like it, but I think it's cool that worst case scenario, one person can dip out and then come back to res you guys when the coast is clear. But at the same time, I feel like that mechanic can be hurtful because there will always be that one player thinking, oh, I can like dip out, hide, and then come back to res them, which means they might do that too early, when if they had joined the fight, maybe you could have won. But instead they run away and, you know, don't contribute just to be able to res you back up. But that usually means the enemy team came, looted your body of anything you probably had, and then it kind of doesn't matter. I guess sometimes. 1 to 3 memorable moments or cool stories from playing so far. PvP engagement. Left 2 of us in the crew dead, but the last member was able to get away and come back to our body to resurrect or revive us. 2 of us in the crew dead, but the last member was able to get away and come back to our body and revive us, putting us back into the game. And I guess that's obvious. Which allowed us to recover loot and then safely extract. However, I do fear this might incentivize more players to run during team fights in hopes to revive later when their inclusion could have won the fight. Another memorable moment. Sniping also feels really good and had multiple engagements that started with us taking a few runners out from a distance, then started with while one of our other runners would push. Started with us taking a few runners out from distance while one of our runs push. And their last runner was a glitch and was able to get away, but almost got away, but our Blackbird was able to track them down via sonar. Which also revealed another party, or another crew. Giving us a heads up for a second engagement, which we just barely won. Lastly, we'd like you to ask some questions about your experiences playing online with others. You will have an opportunity at the end to provide any additional feedback you haven't been asked about yet. I feel like I wrote most of it down. Which of the following best describes how you primarily played with others in Marathon Alpha? Crew fill via in-game matchmaking. How much do you agree with the following statements about matchmaking and team play in Marathon? When playing with match-made players, it's easy to find shared goals that require minimal communication. Playing with match-made players, it's easy to find shared goals. And I kind of disagree here. Because there's a ping system, and I have had people who kind of listened to the ping and kind of joined up. They would mark their own ping, we would go there kind of thing, but unless everyone was on the same page, it was kind of hard, and not everyone knows about the turning the mic on stuff, so Yeah, it's a little hard. I would rather coordinate my team composition prior to queuing up for a run than be match made with people I don't know. I don't really care about that, because that then often creates the whole like meta game of like if you're in a crew, right, like pre-made, and you've got a plan, that's fine. But if you're just kind of queuing with other people, like, I'd rather let them play what they want to play rather than feel like, okay, we need to have this, we need to have that. And they create like this whole meta of like every team needs to have at least one Blackbird and shit like that. I find it quick and easy to begin a run. Yeah. I mean, to start the run, yeah. What do you think is missing or would like to see more of in Marathon? An easier way to prioritize or focus on the crew's contracts. Pre-mades, of course, are fine, but for crew fill, it's often very difficult to coordinate contract progression. Not everyone partakes in voice comms, and not everyone is willing to follow ping orders, prioritizing their own tasks instead. A way to incentivize helping others out, or some way to easily see, like on the map itself, not another menu via the Q button or Q key. Would make this a bit easier. I do think the best option would be to reward helping others, though, as even if you don't get to focus on your own contract, by helping others, you can get something out of it. That said, I do appreciate that many of the contracts can be completed through your crew's actions and not just of your own. If I remember correctly, like I had to open crates and stuff, and I think I only opened a couple, but them opening kind of counted toward it. Thank you for completing our survey about your early experience with the game. We wanted to give you one more opportunity to tell the developers anything you want. The question is not mandatory, but if there's something you wanted to say that wasn't covered in the survey, here's the opportunity to do so. Overall, great. Having a great experience. Some things I would like to see tweaked, as stated in my other feedback. I think I'd like to see, but otherwise, a good and fun game that's accessible, where most other extraction shooters, extraction games, extraction PvPvE games often have a pretty high barrier. That said, I do hope that the game sticks to cosmetics as its sole income post-purchase. I feel one of the very big issues that games like Halo and Destiny have are that paid content additions such as map packs and or paid content or content like the season episodes, expansions, map packs in Halo or paid in Destiny can often split players from interacting with each other based on if they do or don't with others. Often players interact with each other if one party does not have party or individual does not have access to the content. I do understand live service games need some form of continued income. I think cosmetic options would be the better way to go about this, and not through paid seasonal content that adds to the game play. Yeah. Please provide your email address so that we may notify you. Hold on. Do I want to add more to this? It also creates a daunting experience to new players if they jump in late and are required to make additional purchases just to experience what the older / current players are. Okay. Okay, I can finally play the fucking game. Although only for like a hour and a half, couple hours or so, because I wanted to get dinner going earlier rather than later. And I'll probably just eat an early dinner and then stream again. Okay, so factions, what I have going. That's not active, that's not active, none of these are active. Okay, so you do, damn it, that's another thing I could have put in, was like keeping contracts active when you hop back in. So I think I wanted to upgrade this first, right? So that I can Okay, so the marking... Wait, hold on. The marking seems to stay, I think. I think I could only mark one thing before, though. Okay, so shields... Oh, I didn't even fucking realize this top part. Encrypted drives and Terex seed. Synthetic rubber. Let's mark that and see if the other things are marked or not. So this got unmarked, but I feel like this is actually also unmarked. It just doesn't say it, because the last time I remember I could only mark like one thing at a time. Carbon wires, basic zero gel. Actually, since I already know I need the synthetic thing, I'll actually... Yeah, see, I can't even unmark it, so... Just mark that. Carbon wire. Yes, I feel like the shields are going to be important, so I will stick to shields for now. So I do need to rank this up to 2, so... Yeah, I could do this one, and then that'll help me get rank 2. Oh, I still need to do 4 priority tasks too. Fuck. Okay. Wait, let me check that again. What is the contract? Loose supply drop containers and perimeter. Okay, so I have to go into perimeter. Then loadouts. SMG. Run AR. Yeah, I'll just stick with all these for now. They've got more vault space finally. Oh, right. I fucking forgot. Backpacks you do need to craft in a sense. Okay, and keep in mind epoxy resin. Yeah. Alright. Perimeter. Crew on. Prepare. Ready up. I remember someone was saying like one of the issues they had was they couldn't like cancel the queue once you queue up, but it does make you go through like 2 or 3 confirmations. So if you're forgetting shit in your loadout screen, I don't think the answer to that is, oh, I should be able to back out. It should be maybe fucking pay attention. So I don't really have any specific place to go, so... Kanye kissing himself is a fucking wild name.
Deployment location, perimeter. Expansion efforts in this area ended abruptly after an unknown biohazard event.
Okay, I think we met a player team before that I think spawned that side. Just gotta be careful.
Stand by for decontamination. Decontamination successful.
I don't need plastic filament.
Alert. Air quality compromised.
Oh, it's closed doors, man. Come on.
Hold up, reloading.
That wasn't us.
Watch out. Got something.
Oh, there's a team there. Looks like that bot was maybe...
Predator threat sighted.
Oh,
Synth smoke out. Careful here. Need a second. Check it out. Shield's gone. Camo active. Camo active. Almost ready. Watch out.
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes. Prepare for increased hostile action.
Does this guy have grenades? No. Yeah, they have a third somewhere. Oh, never mind. His body went. He either left the game or something. Oh, for fuck's sake.
UESC reinforcements incoming.
Camo filter engaged.
Not the button I meant to press, but
I have detected an opportunity for considerable profit.
I don't know what this is. Sorry if it fucks shit up. I think you found him.
Anyone want this?
Yeah, sure, let's go for it. It says follow flares for loot container, but I don't know, like, what or where. Ay, ay.
UESC reinforcements incoming.
Shield broke.
Fuck shot.
Shield's gone.
Is it a sniper?
The shadowed path. Almost ready. Systems amped.
Minutes remain.
Nice. I need that wire. hit me? Take the bullets.
Claymore down.
Because I'm tight. Oh, that's something else I should have put down on the survey. Was like how a lot of the items are share the same icon, but I feel like that's something they're likely gonna change. Pretty sure that's just placeholder. Wait for me. God dang buttholes. Oh, for fuck.
Good is here.
Dude, what the fuck? Climb up, you dumbass. Like, what?
Ten minutes remain until forced signal recall.
What's in there? Oh. I don't know. They could be a duo, so I'm just gonna let that stay there. And because I don't think I need the microprocessors anymore. Oh, he's just looting. Anything in here? No.
UESC reinforcements incoming.
Anyone want this?
Pretty sure they're duo though, because they are coordinating very well.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
What was that?
Reloading.
Synth smoke out.
Shields broke. Last call. Engine a ride.
Oh, someone completed that other task for me. Nice.
Stealth engaged. Systems amped. Synthetic plume.
Nice. Ooh. Yeah, that's one task done. Okay, this too. I wish I could just hit escape to escape, not have to hold it. I don't get that. I'm reward.
Traxxas has confirmed receipt of your intelligence report, but we require more information for our annual financial forecast. Intercept UESC drones to disrupt their supply lines and acquire intel on their operations. Please note that the UESC will react to your involvement with hostility. Traxxas is not liable for any damages sustained during this contract. Possible damages may include physical injury, psychological suffering, loss of property, loss of self.
Okay. Get light ammo eliminations, loot UESC transport drones, and Dire Marsh. Okay. Let's go Dire Marsh, because I haven't gone to extract from there yet. Machine gun chip mod, I'll move you, move that. Textured grip. Oh, it would have replaced this one though. Oh. I do kind of want more heavy rounds. Shield, I should be good. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. No one playing on this map? Okay, Steam charts. What the fuck is wrong with it? Kind of funny seeing the numbers. Like, obviously, it peaked at 6K for its initial like start date, which I mean, I'm assuming not a lot of people even really got in either, and there's also console players. Then it kind of dropped off to like 700 at its lowest. Then its peak kind of went to like 3K or so the next days. It's slowly losing players, but I think mostly just because it is the alpha and it's like, you know, wide. You know, you don't have to like spend all of your time playing it if you don't want to. But I think the main thing that's happening is just like some people playing it expecting like a very specific game. It's not their expectations, so they leave. I don't understand. Like, I think expectations are good to have to some degree, but like, you should still go into, I feel, every game with like an open mind and a blank slate. Kind of just like see how it be, you know? Okay, 2 blackbirds.
This zone is heavily contested. Tactical aggression is advised.
Can't take much more.
I'm heading this way to bio research. You guys want
Okay.
to join?
Yeah, we'll come with you.
Weird ass fucking anomalies. I didn't mean to place that, but whatever.
A unit is signaling for reinforcements.
Ah, fuck.
Need a fix.
They do not fuck around. Anything specific you guys are looking for?
I gotta
Not really.
download that thing. I don't know where it is. Somewhere in here.
Cover me.
I need light ammo, that's what I need. I got pinged.
Go.
Take Echo Pulse searching. Seeker deployed.
Alright, I got one down.
Seeker out.
Help. That boy. He's right here, he's down.
Yeah,
He's
Over
down.
here.
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
No ammo.
Okay, I downed one. I can give you light ammo here in a bit.
Okay, they're all dead. Okay,
They
cool.
left. Yeah, so
Yo, I got this SMG. It's fucking awesome.
Actually, he might have light ammo on
It's
him.
called the BRRT.
The brr.
The
Hey, oatmeal.
That's
Oh wait, you don't mind if I say ginger, huh?
Damn, I'm so.
You finally able to relax a little bit.
Reinforcements detected.
I don't know where
Need a reload.
Yeah, I dropped the full stack of light here by this body bag.
Thank you.
I don't know where that thing is. I gotta download somewhere in bioresearch.
Oh, what you gotta head to the store for? It's like,
Warning. Reinforcements
Dinner stuff.
detected.
it seems doing okay. I mean, this is my, I think, second game so far. Oh, runner on me. I just downed her.
Run on me too. Run on my body. I got ambushed.
Oh, this one gave up though, so she might have been the third from the other team. Dinner stuff and drank. Nice. Well, I would join you, but I already drank my drink last night.
Reloading.
Oh, thank you.
they're resing.
Like,
Pardon me, excuse me.
come on, dude.
Danger spotted.
Get the fuck up there, man. Oh my god, my guy won't want to climb up. Is your body safe?
I don't know, because I died.
Cover me. Need cover.
You eliminate a Nebula Blue?
I don't know. The one I downed was like up where I was. I think that was right around the same time you downed too.
Yeah.
Marking targets.
Synthetic plume.
But hey,
Damn,
I will join you in conversations after you're drunk, though. Well, I don't know if you plan on getting drunk or just drinking, but.
I don't know where this person could be hiding.
They're not near here because I just pinged it and nothing came up.
This.
They're that way. They're there,
15 minutes remain.
I think. Unless that was you shooting. Found? Do you see him?
No. Yeah, I'm down for some repo. Although that kind of makes me want to go get a drink then. What time is it? Yeah, I could probably go get a small drink.
I'm moving over here.
I see gunfire that way, so I think there's a team fighting there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm down for some repo, just let me know. I'll most likely go get another drink if that's the
I got
case.
a long shot.
Okay.
Alright, I found what I need. Finally. Shoot.
Nice.
Alright, you wanna leave?
Yeah, Ginger, you're a bad girl. You're influencing
Yeah,
me
as
to do
soon as
bad
I
things.
get this downloaded, we can dip.
I used to be a Christian boy.
Okay, cool.
Never did no wrong until you came up. Can't believe you, Ginger. You changed me.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
I need heavy rounds.
I got some, I think. Oh no, I dropped them.
It's okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I wonder if one of these bodies had it. Just
No
light ammo in there.
anywhere.
Do you only have heavy ammo
No,
weapon?
I've got light ammo.
Okay.
I just can take down a runner so much faster with the.
Yeah, that's what I've been using too for runners.
Warning, reinforcements
You want to go to
detected.
greenhouse and get out of here, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you guys?
I will go anywhere anyone else has to go.
All right. That's where I'm going. I'm going greenhouse.
Only thing I need to do is like loot the UESC transport drone, but I mean, if we find one, we find one. I don't really care.
Reloading. Smoke out.
It's light rounds. Oh. Something hit me. I don't know what the hell that was.
There's a smoke grenade.
I love the bullet.
Yeah, I'm using the bully SMG. Is that for everyone? Yeah.
Good to go.
Well, this closed alpha test was originally gonna be a it was gonna be NDA, so you couldn't stream it or anything, but
See
they
the demon light?
Yeah. Well,
they like lifted the NDA just so that players can get feedback, because there were a lot of like player concerns
move.
when they initially showed gameplay.
Oh.
At least that's what I thought I did.
It is up for like what, one more week or so, but and I think today they gave out they sent out more codes
There's a guy up top. It's a bot.
for people who signed up, but yeah, it comes out fully in September, so I'm sure they'll have another round of
Just go to the
tests.
expo and peace out.
Anytime I get if I get additional keys, I'll definitely let you know.
Need cover.
Oh, on me, on me.
Echo. Down over. Need
Yeah,
eyes
there's
on.
the runner up top.
10 minutes remain.
Careful.
Broke his
Prepare
shield.
for
I downed one, but
hostile action.
He's up top.
Reloading. Shield's gone.
Get his ass, get his ass.
The shadowed path.
are they all down?
I think so.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
I need help though. I got a dude on my body. I could self-revive, but I don't want to waste it.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over.
Smoke out.
Whoa, whoa, runner. Oh no, that's not a runner. It's a bot. It's a bot. Sorry.
Okay.
UESC reinforcements incoming.
They are just as deadly, though.
Yeah, I know.
Attach
I
your
got so
claymore.
lucky with those last two. The dude pulled out his shield on me. I was like, what are you
Need
doing?
cover.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like that. I've done it.
Okay.
I've done like with like a new one of the new runners I was using. I pulled out a shield because I had nothing else. It's like last ditch effort, you know, like maybe
That's-
distract. My buddy can come and
Cover
kill
me.
him.
Well, I think he was legitimately just trying to absorb my bullets.
I only see 2 body bags.
Are they still? Does it show the little like green?
No, it doesn't show their. No.
Oh, then that
then
means
they-
that they left. They dipped.
Shield's
At least
broke.
one of them did. Or at least those two did.
Oh, never mind. I see the 3rd bag. I'm just fucking blind. Oh, there's a big thing in there. I don't have space to grab it.
I'm gonna swap that one. Synchronizer. I can drop. I have an 8x8 if you want to. If you need it.
No, I've got a pretty big backpack.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, me too. I got a blue.
Oh, you picked it up. Nice. I can't tell if this is our claymore or not.
It's mine. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I was like, am I just not close enough to it? Should I shoot it? Alright. Let me know if you want me to start the extraction.
Yeah, I think you could start it now.
Actually, before that, I need to grab some of these silver leaves. Spark leaf, same thing. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start it then.
Alright, cool.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
Alright, so that means that we eliminated 2 teams, so there's only what, four teams including us.
Yeah, this one has
Prepare for
one more
increased hostile
team in it because
action.
it's a bigger map, right?
Oh, is it?
Really?
Yeah, I think this is considered a bigger map, so there's more teams that they load into it.
Oh, I thought there was only like what?
6 teams of 3? Yeah, 18. You could be right. My buddy said last night that there's more.
Does it work for Bungie or something?
No, he doesn't.
Is he Mr. John Bungie himself?
But he doesn't work for Bungie.
Synth smoke out.
I'm playing as Void, the like stealth guy.
Alright, good game.
GG's.
Increased hostile action.
Nice. Yeah, I'm playing as Void, the like stealthy guy. This guy. You know, so I thought I would like this guy like the most because he's the same kind of character as like the Hunter in Destiny 2. And I usually like the stealthy sneak kind of guys, but I've actually been really enjoying Blackbird.
Is a weapon.
Because she has this Echo Pulse, which it puts out this like bubble pulse around you and like a good amount, and it'll ping any enemies. So if you're fighting like another team, it's like a good way to kind of know where they kind of are. You know, if someone runs away, you can ping it, stuff like that. Or if you're like going into an area that you know there were players at, you can ping it. And this drone is pretty nice. You can just throw it overhead, and then it'll rush up and hit players. It'll go to PvE enemies too, but this overheating any targets. So overheat is like essentially stamina, which you need to like run and stuff. So using this, it kind of prevents them from being able to like escape quickly. And I think it also does like a damage over time. I'm not sure. It seems like it. And then interrogation is nice. If someone pings me, then I'll know someone pinged me, so I'll know that there's like a team nearby looking at us. And then if there's a runner that's down, I can go up and do a finisher, and then that pings like anyone else on their team if they're alive. And then the Stalker protocol, when you break someone's shield, it leaves like little footprints on the ground. So if they like ran away, you can kind of track them. She's really good. I feel like she's strong in like almost all situations. I haven't played Glitch yet. Glitch seems pretty fun. She's just very fast. She can double jump. She can do this overcharge thing that just lets her run longer, and that increased movement speed. I don't know what weapon dexterity is. Maybe you have better control of your weapons while you're doing it. And this is like a little pulse cannon thing with your arm. It can knock people back. I think it does damage to yourself too, though, so you got to be careful. Microjets for the double jump, and then she's got like a long slide thing. And then this guy's just like
But it'll be fun.
a tank guy. He can shield, and he also has like boosters. He's pretty vanilla. I think like a lot of I think he's probably like the character to use like if you're just starting off, because he has a nice like the shoulder mounted missile pods to help you out with like whatever the barrier. If you're kind of like in a bad area, you can't like run away quickly, you can use that. The thruster is just to kind of quickly get away, and you've got this like faster sprint thing. But so far my favorite has been Void and Blackbird.
Who was my target?
Actually, I've been playing. I thought I was gonna only be playing him, but then I played her for a bit and like have been mostly playing her.
Yes.
So now I'm finally kind of
ready.
giving him a shot too. Let's see. So move that inventory. I don't need that. I don't know why the fuck I picked that up, but here we are. Do I have more heavy ammo? No, I should buy some. Claymores. I feel like I should bring some frags. I could always just find them in game too. Do I have frag grenades on me? I do. I'll bring one. Just to have it. Okay, I still gotta do... Wait, what? Oh, I need light ammo eliminations and perimeter. Fuck me. Well, Guess I don't have... Oh, I do. Never mind. I don't know. I'll continue doing Marsh because I still need to get that drone. How much time do I have? Well, if I'm gonna go get drink, then I might do that in like 20-30 minutes. Because it's 1:15 right now, and I want to... Faction, you got it right with Faction. So I got the backpack upgrade so I can buy backpacks, except you can't just buy it with the currency. Like, you have to have materials to kind of craft it too, so that's kind of a pain in the ass, but I unlocked that. Right now I'm unlocking the Traxxas one, the orange one, to get access to getting shields. And then I got my like vault upgrades, so I have a little bit more space there too. But yeah, 1:15 right now. Probably do like 1 or 2 more runs of this, since you have to go to the store anyways. I'll probably go around that same time. Grab that drink. Yeah, grab drink, and then I don't know. By like 2, I kind of want to just like get dinner going and just like make it. I might just eat dinner early, like once I finish it or something. But my stepdad gets back around 3, 4-ish, and I just kind of want it to be ready by then, and then all he has to do is heat it up. I'm making a cream mushroom pasta, and I'm just gonna use some of the ground beef that we have. That I was defrosting it from about 3 hours ago. I'm gonna have to go check up on that too and just kind of make sure I'm not leaving it out for no reason.
Warning. Rival crews detected.
But yeah, I just wanted to use up the frozen mushrooms we have, and then the ground beef that I need to use before it goes bad. And I figured, hey, we have a bunch of pasta too. I'll just make some cream pasta. Of course, I fucking didn't check to see if we had heavy cream or not, so I bought heavy cream, and then I looked in the fridge, and there was already an open box of heavy cream that like had most of it in there, so I probably didn't need to buy the new one, but whatever. I'll just use it for as a creamer for coffee when I don't feel like drinking just black coffee, but I just don't know what pasta I want to use, like spaghetti, the bow ties. Like we have a bunch of different ones, so what do you think? I need your suggestion. What type of pasta should I use? Like macaroni or what? Cuz I know in general it's better to use I think it's better to use the fuck do you call those circle ones? Oh, they're stuck in a bad place. Kind of want to push into these guys. SpaghettiOs. I do have macaronis too, so making my accent more and more. I don't know if do I have an accent? I'm pretty sure it's just like I talk shitty. Like I feel like because I speak Japanese too, like I wonder if my tongue gets confused on how it works sometimes. Just certain words. Yeah, maybe I just suck at talking and I don't know how to say stuff.
We got trouble. Camo filter engaged. Careful now. Camo active.
Oh, fuck.
The way is hidden.
Great. Well, now I don't know. You're making me all self-conscious and shit. No, I'm kidding. I don't really care. I'm focusing. I'm trying to focus. Okay, so what pasta should I use?
UESC reinforcements incoming. Warning, reinforcements detected. 20 minutes remaining.
Destroyer system active.
fettuccine. I might have fettuccine. I'm just trying to think, like, the cream sauce is going to be a little bit more thick, I guess. I mean, I guess if it's thick, it doesn't really matter too much. Heh, dumbass. See, I knew it was a good idea to throw a claymore up there. Another one just, whoops. Okay, I thought I... My passive ability too is to, whenever I go into smokes, like turn invisible for like a period of time. So I should actually carry some more smoke grenades whenever I'm playing this character. Do butter, it's garlic, and yeah. Well, so I usually like, I mean, I just love garlic and fucking anything, but my stepdad doesn't really like garlic too much. My stepdad has a lot of things he doesn't like, to be fair, but he doesn't like onions and stuff too, but he mostly just doesn't really like things that make him gassy too much. And to be fair, I mean, he does like garlic, I think, but not only does it make it gassy, like, you know, it makes it hard for, he doesn't like to, you know, especially if he has work the next day, like, he doesn't want to go and dealing with garlic breath, I guess, so. Ow. So I'm gonna do it, even though I want garlic, I'll probably do it without garlic. I mean, I could always just like roast some minced garlic later and throw it into my own if I want to, but yeah, I absolutely love garlic. Yeah. Oh, we don't have salad. Or we do, but it's like not that much, so I should probably go get like a bag of salad or something. Yeah, good call out. I need to get some salads. I'll probably do that as well. Which does that change where I need to go? No, there's a grocery store right next to the alcohol store, so it'll be fine. The one thing I'm like kind of wondering though is like, should I get just like a good big bottle of rum like that last time, like that kind of size, so that I can so that I'll just have something for the weekend. To be fair though, the whole reason I get small bottles is so that I don't give myself any reason to drink more of it. It's the same thing I did with weed too. Like, I never like to grab a large amount just because I wanted to be able to like kind of like control how much I consume, because if it's there, you know, like, what's stopping me from doing more, right? But with alcohol though, like, I think technically it'll still be cheaper because the 375 milliliter bottles are about $8 anyways. And then that other bottle I showed you was of rum that I had before. Oh fuck!
Take a look.
Romulus, over here.
15 minutes until signal loss.
Fuck, we might lose this one. But yeah, the rum that had like, what was it, 750 milliliters, I think, was like $14 or something.
Synth smoke out. Time to hunt.
Fuck.
Shield squad. Throwing cap. Shields are shot.
Let's see if I can go around this way.
Poison out. You're dropped. Check this out. Shields busted. Careful now.
$7 a gallon? Jesus fuck. See, I wish alcohol was cheaper here. The thing is, we don't have income tax though. So it's like a take the good with the bad, you know? Fuck.
Reloading, reloading.
Yeah, I think we lost this. I don't know why. I think that guy got confused with me and the other guy because I saw his bullets flying toward me instead of flying towards the enemy. Like income tax, like when you make money and shit, like a percentage of that, you know? Like a state income tax. But instead of not having an income tax, we have something called a sin tax, like SIN sin. So like anything like gambling or like alcohol, cigarettes, stuff like that, those have like an imposed higher tax rate on them. Yeah, like there's no state income tax. So essentially the money you make, you're getting a bit more, but again, there's a sin tax, so a lot of the fun stuff to spend your money on, you don't really get to because of that. So, you know, take some good with the bad. I mean, as long as you don't, like, you know, smoke like weed or cigarettes or drink or whatever, like you're fine. But okay, so 750 milliliter rum that at Trader Joe's was $8.99. So that'll come out to about like what was it last time? Like 14 or no, 13 something, about $14. Or 375 milliliter, which it's so dumb. It's $4.99, but with tax, it comes out to like $8. And even with the, and then if you get like big bottles, you have to pay like the liter tax too. So it's pretty insane, but yeah, pretty much. That's why it's like I like whiskey, but like whiskey especially, especially if you want like some decent ones, the bottle's like what, 20, 30 bucks, but with tax it ends up going to like 50, 60, and it's just like fuck. But yeah, so essentially if I were to get the smaller bottles, 2 bottles of it would equate that same 750 milliliters, but I would end up spending like 16 or so bucks, right? So if I get the larger one, then it'd overall be a bit cheaper. But of course the self-control then, you know, goes out the window, so but if I do that though, then at the very least I can get everything at one place at Trader Joe's. Whereas if I wanted to get the small bottles, I have to go to Total Wine, which is a little bit further away. And then, I mean, there's a grocery store there too, but I'd have to go to those 2 different stores. I won't make myself sick. My bladder might. My stomach, bladder, liver, and my head might. But me, I won't be sick. I'm already sick. But yeah. Maybe I'll just get the big bottle, and then that way I don't... Even though this weekend was going to be my chill weekend, but I don't really drink all that often though, so maybe, and then yeah, maybe I could just use this time to kind of like get it out of my system real quick, and then I'll just like stop drinking for a while. Buy some chocolate milk. I mean, that's not a bad idea. No, but I bought seltzer to mix, so I can make a highball. Man, drinking in Japan was so fucking good too, because like it's mostly like cans and stuff. You can get bottles too, but they're so cheap. They're like 150 yen or so is like average price, which is for like a can, right? And that's, I guess with USD it's like a little less than $1 or about $1. And they have these big cans. They're like 9%. They're so fucking good too. Oh, they drink a lot in Japan. The drinking and cigarette smoking culture in Japan is like pretty big. Just the thing is, like, Japan or like Asians in general can't break down alcohol as well. That's why I don't know if you've ever heard the term Asian glow. It's like they drink a little bit and like their face gets like really red and stuff. It's because, yeah, like they can't really like break it down as quickly. I actually had that when I was like a bit younger, but I don't really get that anymore. Okay, Ginger, you've convinced me. I'm gonna get drinks and get drunk tonight with you. Can't believe you do this to me.
Activating exoplanet immune algorithm. Downshifting inflammatory response.
Nope, nope. Can't back out now.
Combat.
It's all your fault. You did this. Nope, you said get drunk. I heard it with my own 2 earballs. Ooh, frag grenade. But yeah, especially if we're gonna play some, oh shit. We can play some Repo later. I think Repo's a nice, like, drinking game. Because whenever I die, I can, you know, use that time to take another shot. Are you serious? My grenade fucking just, like, flew off the side. Oh my god, you fucking bitch.
Time to hunt.
Oh, that's another team. There's a player team here. Yep, you said get the biggest bottle you can so you can get drunk with me. I heard it. I heard it all.
Throwing frag.
Oh, I should actually go back up there. I think this guy's still fighting. Okay, asshole.
Stealth engaged.
Okay, so he's just watching that. If you die once, you don't buy alcohol? Like this game? Well, that's kind of fucked up. You tell me to get alcohol, and then you tell me not to get alcohol, like... You're messing with my emotions.
Runner spotted. Shields
Go
broke.
to where they are.
Seeker deployed.
Okay, we're not in a good spot right now. Hold on, if they're distracting there...
Echo pulse searching.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Crawl toward me.
The shadow path. Can't take much more.
I don't think I can not die in this situation, honestly.
UESC reinforcements incoming. 20 minutes remaining. UESC reinforcements incoming.
Ah, damn. Alright, you know what that calls for? A drink. When are your kids getting home, Ginger? minute. Okay. Yeah, in that case, I'll end the stream here. I'll go see what I have, make sure I'm not missing anything I need to make this, and then quickly get the drink and the salad too. Oh, do I have Parmesan cheese? I think the only Parmesan cheese I have is the the powdered kind. Not powder, it's not the right word. Oh my god, I'm fucking blanking. The Parmesan cheese that you usually put on you sprinkle on top. Grated. Grated? I mean, I guess that should be fine. I remember like the ones that you usually get in like packets for like pizza and stuff. Is that grated? I don't fucking know. But yeah, I'll just quickly check, make sure I don't have anything else I gotta get, and then yeah, I'll just quickly go and buy this shit. So I'll still probably be talking to you anyways, but probably once I finish cooking and then eat, I'll probably end up streaming again after maybe a shower or something. But either way, I will let you know, and then you let me know whenever you want to repo and all that shit. Maybe I could stream repo. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Well, talk to you later. Peace, peace. Thank you for stopping by, whoever else may or may not have stopped by. And I will be back later, maybe, most likely, unless I'm lazy.